Okay. See, in the last class, we were discussing about solving linear programming problem graphically. We were discussing about solving linear programming problem graphically. And what we did, we made a sample problem. We discussed a sample problem. We said we took a problem for maximization and we draw the graph. What we did, we draw the graph and we said we are going to take for maximization, we are going to take the innermost region. We are going to take the innermost region. Now, in the same idea, we are going to discuss one more problem. We are going to discuss one more problem. That is, what we are going to do now. We are going to check another problem, but we are going to discuss minimum. We are going to discuss minimum. Solve graphically. Minimum z is equal to 3x plus 7y. Subject to the constraints x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10, 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 12. Our x and y is greater than or equal 0, isn't it? This is what we discussed. We are going to discuss this problem today. Do you remember what we discussed in the last class? When we were discussing how to solve the graphically, we said we are going to take the constraints. We are going to take the constraints. We are having two constraints. One is we are having two constraints. One is x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10 and 2x plus 3y greater than or equal to 12. We are having two constraints. We are going to consider these two constraints. We are going to consider these two constraints and then we are going to solve, or we are going to solve graphically. We are going to solve graphically. If you remember what we said, we are going to take the first equation. The first equation is x plus 2y. From this, we are going to find 2 points. We are going to find 2 points. A, and we are going to find point B. 2 points we are going to find from equation 1. And then from point equation 2, we are going to find 2 points. I am going to take the point C and D, isn't it? This is what we said in the last class. After finding these points, we are going to join A and B using a line, and we are going to join C and D using a line. How to find point A? How to find point A? You remember what we said? We are going to take the right hand side. We are going to take the right hand side and we are going to divide by the x value. We are going to divide by the x value. What we said? I am going to take the right hand side. What is the right hand side value here? I am having 10 is my right hand side. 10 is my right hand side. I am going to check the value of x. I am going to check the value of x. What is the value of x here? 1. What is the value of x here? 1. Comma, I am going to assume the value of y as 0. We are going to assume the value of y as 0. In the same idea, when we come for B, I am going to take the x value 0. We are going to assume the x value 0. I am going to find the value of y. We are going to find the value of y. What is the meaning of y? I am going to take the right hand side and we are going to divide by the y value. I am going to take the right hand side. I am going to divide by the y value. What is the y value here? 2. What is the y value here? To the coefficient of y. What is the y value? To the coefficient of y is 2. So we are going to take, to find the first point, I am going to take the right hand side and I am going to divide by the coefficient of x. And then for finding the second point, we are going to take this right hand side and we are going to divide by the coefficient of y. So 10 by 1 is 10, 10 by 2 is 5, isn't it? Now 10 by 1 is 10, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So now I am going to check the points. When I take 10 by 1, I am having 10 comma 0. Then another point I am having 0 comma 10 by 2. So when I divide 10 by 2, this is 0 comma 5. Now I am going to draw the graph. I am going to draw the graph. I am going to take x-axis. I am going to take y-axis, and then I am going to mark point A. Point A is 10 comma 0. Point A is 10 comma 0. So I am going to take A on x-axis. Point B is 0 comma 5. So I am going to take on y-axis, because the value of y is 5. The value of y is y. So I am going to take on y-axis. Now I am going to join this 2 points using the line. We are going to join this 2 points using the line. Understand the first equation. We are going to take the right hand side and we are going to divide equation. We are going to take the equation. We are going to take the right hand side and we are going to divide by the corresponding coefficient. We are going to divide by the corresponding coefficient. Once if we divide the coefficient, then we are going to draw the straight line. Then we are going to draw the straight line. But here, sorry dear, there is a mistake here. You know why? Because our condition is greater than or equal. Our condition is greater than or equal. So all our values should be above. All the values should be above. Let me make it clear. So our x values we are going to consider above the equation, because this is greater than or equal. This is greater than or equal. So when I say greater than or equal, we said we are going to take the outermost value. We are going to take the outer value. So I am going to take the values above the axis. We are going to take the value above the axis. Understand the idea, dear everyone? Understand the idea? Why? Because as our condition is greater than or equal means we are going to assume the upper side. We are going to assume the upper side. Everyone understand this?
Doctor, question please.
The question is minimum.
No. In that graph, teacher.
Yes.
In that diagram. Yes. No. Yes, that one. How many line here we have? You know, we have 8 line.
No. Don't count like this 8 line, 9 lines.
Huh?
Okay. See, the diagram will be like this. The whole area. Don't consider the number of lines. I am not talking about the number of lines. Okay. I am going to consider the whole part above.
So in minimum, our lines will be up the diagram. Huh?
Yes, minimum means above the graph. You want to join
maximum
100
inside.
lines, you want to draw 100 lines, you can draw 100 lines.
Okay, thank you.
It is up to you. Okay, just for understanding purpose, I am drawing some number of lines. Everybody understood, dear? Shall I go to the next equation? Excellent, dear. Excellent. See, now I am going to check what is the next equation. What is the next equation here? 2x plus 3y greater than or equal 12. I am going to use the same idea. I am going to use the same idea. I am going to check the value of c. To take the value of c, I am going to take the right hand side and I am going to divide by the coefficient of x. What is the right hand side here? 12 is the right hand side. What is the coefficient of x? 2 is coefficient of x. I am going to take y value 0. We are going to take the y value 0. Next, I am going to find the value of d. To find the value of d, we are going to take the x value 0 and then we are going to check for the y value. To check for the y value, I am going to take the right hand side and we are going to divide by the coefficient of y. I am going to take the right hand side. What is the right hand side here? 12. I am going to check the coefficient of y. Coefficient of y is 3. So when I divide 12 by 2, this is 6. When I divide 12 by 3, this is 4, isn't it? So I am going to draw the second equation. 12 by 3 is 4 and 12 by 2 is 6. isn't it? Oh, there is a mistake here. This is 3x plus 2y. 3x plus 2y. So this is, I am going to divide by 3, and this we are going to divide by 2. Now 12 by 3 is 4 and 0 by 12 by 2 is 6. I am going to draw the diagram. I am going to draw the diagram. Here also we are going to consider the outside. We are going to consider the outside. When we check, the overall will be like this, isn't it? One is 6, 0 to 0, 4. Another one is 5 to 10, isn't it? We are having two equations. As we are taking the minimum value, as we need to find the minimum value, we are going to take the outermost region. The meaning of outermost region, we are going to check for the point which is maximum. I am going to check the x values. I am having x is equal to 4, x is equal to 10, isn't it? We are having 2 points. For maximum, we are going to take the small number. For minimum, we are going to take the big number. We are going to take the big number. What is the big number? 10, 0, isn't it? When I check here, we are having a point of intersection. We don't know. I'm going to find this point. I'm going to take this point as E. Using the calculator, I'm going to find this point. I'm going to check the next point, the big point on Y. On Y, we are having 5, 0 and 6, 0. So what is the small big value? 6, 0 is the big value. So I'm going to consider the points. But for considering the point, we need to solve the two equation. We are going to solve the two equation. I am having the first equation, x plus 2y is equal to 10, and we are having the second equation, 3x plus 2y is equal to 12, isn't it? We are having two equation, x plus 2y is equal to 10, 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 12. I am going to take these two equations and I am going to solve the equation. We are going to solve the equation. Do you know how to solve the equation? We discussed in the last class. We discussed some ideas to solve the equation. We said we are going to check the coefficient of y. X plus 2y is equal to 10. Here x plus 2y is equal to 12. I am having 2y, 2y. Both the numbers are same. So for solving the equation, what I am going to do now, I am going to subtract 1 minus 2. I am going to subtract 1 minus 2. When we make 1 minus 2, what will happen? This is x minus 3x, isn't it? This is x minus 3x. Here 2y minus 2y will become 0. 2y minus 2y will become 0 equal. On the right side, we will have 10 minus 12, isn't it? I am going to subtract equation 1 minus equation 2. If I am having the same number, we are going to subtract directly. If we are having different number, we discussed in the last class, we are going to multiply the number in the opposite direction. We are going to multiply the numbers in the opposite direction. So I am going to subtract x. You can use the calculator here. If, as I told you in the last class, if you are having fx 100, mx or other numbers, just you can go to equation and you can solve the equation using the calculator. We need only the answer. I need only the answer in the exam. I don't know how you are going to solve. This is up to you. Teacher, I know in school they taught me some other method. Shall I use it? Yes, you can use it. You can use any method to solve, but we need only the answers. We need only the answers. So what will happen? X minus 3x, this is minus 2x equal, this is 0. 10 minus 12, this is minus 2. This is minus 2. So what will be the value of x? I am going to divide minus 2 divided by minus 2. This will become 1. What is the value of x now? Minus 2 cancel. This will become 1. Now I am going to take the value of x is equal to 1 and I am going to put in equation 1. I am going to put this in equation 1. When I put this in equation 1, the value of x is 1 plus 2y is equal to 10, isn't it? 1 plus 2y is equal to 10. Let me change the font. This is looking like, yes. Okay, x1 plus 2y is equal to 10. In place of x in equation 1, I am going to take 1. 2y, 2y as it is, no change. And 10 equal to 10. So from this, I am going to find the value of y. So 2y, what will be the value of 2y? 10 minus 1, this will become 9. So y is equal to 9 divided by 2. Using the calculator, I am going to find, so value of y is equal to 4.5. The value of y is equal to 4.5. So when I find the value of e, the value of e is 1 comma 4.5. Value of e is 1 comma 4.5. Now what we are going to do now? We are going to find the corner points. We are going to find the corner point. Now when we check the diagram, we are having
Doctor,
3 corner points.
Doctor?
Yes, my friend.
Yes, please again, slide 6, teacher. How to get 1 minus 2x equal.
Dear, this is up to you. I am using one method. Okay.
Okay, tell us, teacher.
This is
Your
one
method.
You can use any method.
Minus
Here
2x.
I'm checking
Okay.
what is the coefficient of y. You can check for x or you can check for y. But when I check for y in equation 1, this is 2. And when I check for y in equation 2, this is also 2. I am having the same number. When I am having the same number, I am going to subtract first equation minus second equation. First equation minus second equation. For example, I am having some different numbers. For example, I am having a different number. For example, I am having here 2x. I am having here 3x. For example, what I have to do now, I am going to multiply equation 1 by 3. We will multiply equation 1 by 3, opposite 3, and equation 2 by 2. Equation 2 by 2, and you can solve the equation. This is what you studied in foundation. But here we are having the same number. Here we are having the same number. So I am going to subtract directly. When we subtract directly, I am having 2y, 2y. So when I subtract 2y minus 2y, this will become 0. This will get cancelled. Here is 2y, here is 2y. So when I subtract 2y, 2y, the value of 2y will get cancelled. The value of 2y, 2y will get cancelled. So I will have only one. What I will have? We will have only the first one. What is the first one? We are having x minus 3x. Here we will have the first one is x minus 3x. We will have x minus 3x. This is for the first one. The second one is becoming 0. Then this is 10 minus 12. This is 10 minus 12. This is the right hand side. This is the right hand side. 10 minus 12. This is the right hand side. Dear, please inform the students today's lecture is in Zoom. Dear, please, I cannot do anything now. I am getting the messages that they are unable to log in. I cannot get disturbed like this, dear. I'm sorry. Huh? Okay. Okay. So what will happen? This is 10 minus 12. So x minus 3x, I'm going to check here. This is x, this is 1x minus 3x. What is 1 minus 3? This is minus 2x. This is 10 minus 12, this is minus 2. 10 minus 12, this is minus 2. So I'm going to check what is the value of x. Here I'm having minus 2. What is the value of x? X is equal to 2 minus 2 over minus 2, isn't it? Minus 2 over minus 2. X is equal to, this is minus 2 divided by minus 2. So minus 2 divided by minus 2 is equal to, what is the value? This is 1. Next, we are going to take the value of 1 and we are going to put in equation 1. You can put in any one equation, dear, no problem. You can put in any one equation. You can put in any one equation. So I am going to put in equation 1. In 1, in place of x, I am going to take 1. In place of x, I am going to take 1. So this is 1 plus 2y is equal to 10. 1 plus 2y is equal to 10. So this is, I am going to take this 1 to the opposite side. I am going to take 1 to the opposite side. So what will happen? 2y equal, this is 10 minus 1. I take it into opposite side. So this is 10 minus 1. So 2y is equal to, what will be 2y? 2y is equal to 9. 2y is equal to 9. So I am going to check the value of y. I am going to check the value of y. So y is equal to, what will be the value of y? This is 9 divided by 2. This is 9 over 2. Isn't it? Now this is 9 divided by 2. What is 9 divided by 2? Equal 4.5. This is 4.5. So now we got the 2 points. Now we got the 2 points. One is 1. The value of x is 1 and value of y is 4.5. Value of y is 4.5. So I am going to assume, or we are going to take the point E is 1 comma 5. E is 1 comma 5. Now you everybody understand how to solve the equation. You can use any method here. I am not telling to follow the same method. You can use any method. You can use any method. Okay. Thus the corner points. Now I am going to check for the corner points. I am going to check for the corner points. What are all the corner points I have? 10 is one corner point. The other corner point is E 1 comma 4.5. The other corner point is 6 comma 0. So we are having 3 corner points. So we are having 3 corner points. 10 comma 0, 1 comma 4.5, 0 comma 6. Now using this 3 corner points, we are going to find the, we are going to put this in the objective function. We are going to put this in the objective function. What are all the corner points we are having? We are having one point A, 10 comma 0. We are having another point E, 1 comma 4.5. And we are having another point D, 0 comma 6. Isn't it? We are having 3 corner points. One is A, E, D. I am going to take these 3 numbers. I am going to put in the objective function. What is the objective function here? 3x plus 7y. What is the objective function here? 3x plus 7y. So in place of x, I am going to take 10. So this is 3 multiply 10 plus 7 multiply 0. 7 multiply 0. Using the calculator, I am going to simplify this. So 3 multiply 10 is 10. In the same idea, I am going to take 3 multiply 1 plus 7 multiply 4.5. 7 multiply 4.5. Using the calculator, I am going to simplify this. So 3 multiply 1. So this is 3 multiply 1 is 3 plus 7 multiply 4.5. So 7 multiply 4.5 equal 31.5 plus 3. This is 34.5. I am using the calculator here. I am using the calculator. Now next one I am going to check. This is 0 comma 1. So this is 3 multiplied by 0. 3 multiplied by 0 plus 7 multiplied by 6. 7 multiplied by 6. 3 multiplied by 0 plus 7 multiplied by 6. So what is 7 multiplied by 6? 42. 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. Now I am going to check what is the small number. We are going to check what is the small number. Our idea is to find the minimum. We are going to find the minimum. So I am going to check what is the small number here. What is the small number here? 3, 10, 0. So I am going to write the answer. So minimum is that is equal to 30. At which point x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 0. X is equal to 10 and y is equal to 0. Understand the idea, dear?
Doctor?
Yes, my friend.
See in slide 8. Can you open, please? Slide 8. Yes. See D 0 and 6. How it is come this one?
This I am taking from this point. We are taking the corner point. We said we have to take the corner points. The first point is 10, 0. This is one corner point.
Okay.
Isn't it? What is another corner point? E.
1.4. Yes.
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 And what is another corner point? 6, 0. Isn't it? This point. So in exam, you can remember like this. Yes.
6, 0. How it is come, teacher?
My friend, this is point D, 6, 0.
Uh-huh.
From equation 2, we are having 6, 0, isn't it?
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, clear.
So we are going to take the points from the graph. From the graph, we are going to take the outermost point, 10, and this is E, this is 6. See, the points we are taking from A and B from this point. Now I am going to take this 3 points. Here we got 3 points. One is A 10, 0, one is E 4, 1, 4.5, one is D 0, 6. I am going to take this 3 points and I am going to check for the minimum value. I am going to check for the minimum value. So our maximum is that, sorry, our minimum is that is equal to 3x plus 7y. Our minimum is that is equal to 3x plus 7y. So using this number, I am going to put the values. In place of x, I am going to take 10. In place of y, I am going to take 0. I am going to simplify this. I am going to find the solution. Here, our objective is to find the minimum. The first value is 30, the second value is 34.5, and the third value is 42. I am going to check for the small value. 30 is the small value. So I am going to write the answer. Minimum is equal to 30. I am going to check for the points. What are all the points? We are having 2 points. One is 10 and one is 0. So I am going to take x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 0. Understand the idea now, dear?
Yes, doctor.
Everyone? So here we finished chapter 2, where we are planning to conduct our exam, our quiz, isn't it? For chapter 2, only chapter 2, we are planning to conduct our quiz, isn't it? When we are planning to conduct our quiz? Next week, isn't it?
No, teacher. Our quiz, I think this week or?
No, when is the quiz? 10 marks.
19.
19. Next week. No, this is what we discussed last class, isn't it?
Yes. Next week, yes.
Yeah,
Monday.
Next week, next Monday. So this is only on chapter 2. Okay, only on chapter 2. Monday, you will have this quiz. Okay, dear. Understand, everyone?
Yes, doctor. Please upload it, teacher.
I will upload it. I will upload it because now I am moving on to the.
And also, please, doctor, if you write chapter 2, to define.
Dear, already everything is available, dear.
Okay.
Everything. See, you will find the date, everything on the slides.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, lecture 7 like this. Okay. Now today we are planning to go to the next idea, dear. Yes, dear. Solving the problem. You will have only one question in the quiz. You will have only one question. I will send through the WhatsApp. I will send you through WhatsApp. Each student may have different questions, not the same, because I don't want anyone to copy. Dear, be careful. The questions may look similar. Yeah. Yes, like this, or maybe the previous model. In chapter 2, we discussed two model, dear. One, we discussed about formulation of LPP. One, we discussed about formulation of. Yes, I am telling only for problem only. Yes, I am telling very clear. Whatever I said, I am telling very clear again. There is no definition. There is no definition. We discussed two models in this chapter. The first model, we were discussing about formulation of LPP. That is also the problem, isn't it? How to formulate LPP. And the second one, we were discussing about graph. Yes, only one chapter, 10 marks, and you will have only one question, not even two questions. You will have only one question, 10 marks. Maybe some students may have formulation of LPP, some students may have graphical solution. So we discussed two questions. So any one question will be there in the examination. Any one question will be there in the examination, in the quiz. In the mid exam, we will have chapter 1, 2, 3. We will have three chapters, isn't it? This is what we were discussing. When is the mid exam, dear? Have we discussed about the mid exam?
Yes, 11.
Next
11
month, 11th,
November.
11th November. So this is on 1, 2, 3, isn't it? The three chapters. Okay, dear, everyone. The mid exam will be for 25 marks. The mid exam will be for 25 marks. There you will have definition. In mid exam, you will have chapter 1, you will have definition, you will have other chapters also. Please, okay, exam, problem, everything will be there. That will be again in WhatsApp. Again, it will be again in WhatsApp. Dear, all my examination will be only through WhatsApp, dear, because there is no other way. I know you cannot type all these things in the computer. So you can write on the paper and then you can submit it. You can write on the paper and then you can send me through WhatsApp again. Okay, this is what I am planning for this. Okay, dear, everyone. Dear, there is only 1 minute, 2 minutes now. This will disconnect. Please come back again. I want to give the introduction about chapter 3. I want to give the introduction about chapter 3 today, so that in 2 classes we can finish chapter 3 easily. Okay. This will finish in 2 minutes, dear. Again, use the same login credential. Use same click the same one. Use the same password. You can come back again. Dear, why I am using this? Why I want to use Moodle? You know that I don't want to use Moodle. I want to use Zoom. You know that very well. Moodle will record only for 50 minutes. And the Moodle recording will be available only for 1 week. After the week, automatically it will get deleted. So if you want to understand, this will be very big problem. After a week, maybe before the mid exam, you want to refer something, you cannot refer from Moodle. You have to check only the slides. But now, as I am using Moodle, I will upload the Moodle video as we are using the Zoom, I will upload this in the YouTube and I will send you the link, which you can use it for the whole semester. Okay, which you can use it for the whole semester. Okay. Now this will get disconnected. Log in again, dear. Log in again with the same username and password.